back to our daily videos with CM Trading. I apologize, I've been away for 5 weeks, but we're back in action today, 7th of November, and we'll see what's happening with the market. Let's start with the dollar franc today. You can see dollar franc kind of waved down last week, but let's see what we can do with it today. Now, over the holiday, I haven't really checked it out so much. Being on holiday, we don't want to be in front of the screen, obviously, but let's see what we can do here. Alright, here's the daily chart, as you can see, and what we want to do, let me just switch back to the 4-hour chart. What we'd like to do is like to start buying on the support. I think what we have here is, as you can see, if we just shrink this down a little bit and move back to daily, as you can see, it's the sideways market. Okay, so the market's going sideways, and that's the top range and that's the bottom range. So what we want to do is, there's a bit of a pop down here and would like to go back up. However, the best way to buy is when the market comes down a little bit. So you don't want to be buying up all the way here. What you want to do is wait for the market to pull back down a little bit before you buy. And if I move to a 1-hour chart, maybe we can find out where we can do that. Now, as you can see, the market opened with a gap here, and what we'd like to do is fill that gap up. So the market will probably pull back a little bit, and when it does, we'll be ready for a buy. Let's do a Fibonacci here. Well, we don't actually need to do that. The best places to buy will be around this area here, which is 0.9710 region. So if the market pops back down here and to this region here, 0.9730 area, so around here it will be good to buy. So we'll follow the dollar franc up. I think it's good to buy when it dips back down a bit. Alternatively, the euro dollar will be good to sell. And let's just get rid of the stuff that was here from before. So since I haven't done analysis for the past 5 weeks, as you can see, now as you can see, the euro dollar is popping down now. What we'll like to do, just the opposite of what I said to the dollar franc, we're going to have to wait for the market to pull up a little bit. Possibly they'll do that tomorrow. As you can see, this is a support line right here. Okay, and when the market pulls back tomorrow, okay, it'll be a good opportunity again to short it down. I think you won't be losing out if you're shorting the euro dollar. I think it'll be going down again, just like it had this huge drop. This is kind of like a pick back up again, but I think they only bought it in order to resell it again. So what I want to do is just, this is a support level, wait for the market to pull back up. That'll probably extend until tomorrow, and then tomorrow we can just think about reselling that again. The pound dollar, just like the euro dollar, took a beating and then it raised its head up. Now what we want to do is sell it off again. I think with the same scenario we'll be doing with the pound, just like with the euro dollar. A bit of a pullback, let the market recover, and then what we can do is definitely sell off again. As you can see, this is already breaking down from that trend line, and it'll have room to come back down, and I'll just put that here. Okay, and it'll have room to come back down. As you'll see, we'll have the euro dollar and the pound dollar down again. Now we've got elections on Tuesday. Clinton will probably win, and euro dollar will take a hammering again, I'm guessing. So when the market pulls up, it's good to sell. Dollar Canadian. Now the dollar Canadian, the Aussie dollar, I'm a bit unsure about. I did take a short peek this morning, simply because the dollar Canadian, the Aussie dollar, they got the same kind of the sideways routine at the moment. So if you're trading these two currency pairs, I recommend you wait. Don't rush into the dollar Canadian or the Aussie dollar until things are a bit more clear. And clarity will only come if we have a break up or down. So the market is, as you can see, trading in this range here. So you'd want to be selling it off around this level here, and not really be messing around when the market's here. It's not that far off, as you can see. We're only about 45-55 points away from that level. So just let the market drift, pop its head up before you take a sell position. because it's sideways, you just want to sell at the tops, buy at the bottoms, and it looks like this is going to be a good spot to sell if the market goes up to that 77.35 region. Dollar Canadian, same kind of scenario. I think this might break out, but we'll just have to wait and see. No use assuming what's going to happen. Let me just make this a daily because I do want to follow up the Dollar Canadian, and there might be an opportunity for us to go long on this currency pair. Okay, now this is the Dollar Canadian. As you can see, that's your resistance. The market is in this channel. The channel is in an uptrend, so what we want to do is wait for a pullback to go long. That pullback is going to probably be around the mid-channel area. So if I just do a mid-channel there, bring it down a little bit. Okay, that should bring us to about 50 pullback on the Fibonacci. Alright, so somewhere around there, that 3250 region there, 3240 area there, and then what we'll do is probably start going back up again. Alright, so but that's a nice little up move here, and you can see on the daily that the Dollar Canadian is kind of like stabled itself now. It's ready for an up kind of trend. Even though the trend is not a strong one, I think it's worth buying on a pullback. So that'll put us on a sell on the dollar, Aussie dollar, and a buy on the Dollar Canadian, but the market has to move a little bit first. Let's take a look at gold quickly. Oops, there we go. Wow, so it's been a while. As you can see, 5 weeks of no analysis. All my lines are old. Let's just put us back on track. Now, gold, as you can see, it's pretty much same as what the euro dollar did. Okay, a sharp fall, and now it's pulling itself back together, possibly for another sell. So what we'd like to do with gold as well, if you're trading gold, let it pull back up and then go short. I think a nice spot to go short will be the breakout of that resistance. Oh, sorry, that's support here. Okay, and we've got that range here. So this is our trading range at the moment. Okay, and what we can do is wait for a pullback. Like I said, just like on the euro dollar, I think the pullback will slightly be extending towards tomorrow and during tomorrow, especially with the elections coming up now. You don't want to rush into gold because that's going to be affected by the election results. But looking at the charts on a technical level, I think we can assume the same thing as the euro dollar. Once it pulls back up, I think it is an opportunity to short that once again. Last but not least, let's take a look at, oh no, we won't be able to do that today. So that's all for today. Tomorrow we'll take a look at it again, and if you have open positions, I suggest you take yourselves into a bit of a reevaluation before the election starts in the US on Tuesday. Have a great day and a great start for the week.